back in. I was just telling Sherry about killing a snake in my yard just recently. Venomous snakes are more common this time of year, but did you know those dangerous snakes could be lurking right in your own backyard?
Yeah, it's pretty serious stuff. Tonight in a special report, CBS 42 News reporter Alex Finney covered 3 areas where snakes are the most prevalent. She joins us now in the studio. And Alex, one of those areas is Vestavia Hills, where you spoke exclusively with a 76-year-old woman who was bitten by a snake.
Yeah, Sherry, some really scary moments for that woman. Now, Mrs. Norton could have died from her snake bite. Thankfully, she's here today to tell her story and to warn others. The Center for Disease Control says between 7,000 and 8,000 people fall victim to venomous snake bites a year. So the goal of this story tonight is to inform you so that you can keep yourself and your family safe.
I was right in here, Alex. I got up there and I seen him and he was laying on that rock.
Imagine seeing this jumping right at you. Well, as 76-year-old Janice Norton explained to me, she was outside gardening in Vestavia Hills when all of a sudden,
Oh, I believe that was a snake that bit me.
a copperhead snake latched onto her arm and released its venom, immediately sending her body into shock.
I don't remember coming up here. No, that I guess it done something.
Janice was rushed to the hospital. She's lucky to be alive.
They are really bad, you know. People have died from that.
So far this year in Alabama, no deaths have been reported, but 31 snake bite calls have come into the Regional Poison Control Center at Children's of Alabama. And of course, as the warm weather continues to creep on in, the snakes begin to creep out of the shadows.
I catch more copperheads and pine straw than any other vegetation.
Luke Britt owns Cahaba Pest Control. He allowed us to follow him as he checks snake traps at one Mountain Brook home. He caught everything from garden snakes.
They don't get super big. They get probably 2 foot.
All the way to your most poisonous.
It's 95% copperheads.
This was just in one family's backyard. Those copperheads, they settle right up against your house, making your pets and your kids easy prey.
I'm going to carry it up there on the grass so we can take it out.
What we took out of this trap is much more hazardous than it looks.
The babies, they're actually much more dangerous because their jaws are not strong.
This is a baby copperhead.
When they bite you, they lack the strength sometimes to pull back out.
Meaning they can pump 2 times more venom into you than an adult. Copperheads are one of the most prevalent venomous snakes in Alabama and are usually lurking right where you live.
We build perfect surroundings around our homes for them.
And not only do we build up our foliage, but in recent years, areas like Mountain Brook and Cahaba Heights have also expanded with new construction, meaning those snakes are being pushed out of their natural habitat.
I think they're dangerous because they don't mind living close to us.
Janice Norton didn't realize one was living right in her backyard.
You lived here for 30 some odd years, right? Never had a problem.
A week ago today, I didn't know where I was or what I was even doing, honey. That's the day the snake bit me.
Today, Janice is still on medication, and the doctor says it will take several weeks for the swelling to go down. This could have been much worse. Thankfully, her neighbor was home at the time of the attack and quickly came to her rescue.
He come and he said, "Oh, you need to sit down. I think you're fixing to pass out." And that time the paramedics come. They carried me right in and started working on me.
Now, Cahaba Pest Control says they released those snakes back into the wilderness. Don't worry, it's far from where you live. Now, as for Mrs. Norton, she is still on antibiotics to bring down that swelling on her arm. Now, the story doesn't stop here. Just be sure to go to our website, WIAT.com, to learn about the other types of venomous snakes found in our state. You'll really want to read up on that. Live in studio, Alex Finney, CBS 42 News.